Alright, Jackson R2, we're going to go over what it should look like whenever you open up a Chromebook for orientation that's coming up, or if you have students coming in new this year. This is kind of what students should see, or you should see. When you open up the Chromebook, if it's powered in, which this one is with a power cord, it may likely automatically power up for you. So if this Chromebook hasn't been logged in before, which none of them should be during orientation, hopefully the first thing that you're going to see is it's just going to come up with this login screen, which is a Google screen. Okay, so make sure or double check. It should automatically default to JR2BYOD over here. If you click on the wireless icon, you should see JR2BYOD. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that in this screen, but over here on the right side, when you click on the wireless icon, that's what you should see. Okay, for the students, their login is going to be first initial, last name, and their graduation year. So you're going to have to know that information in advance, and then you're going to have to know what their password is. If you're a faculty member, you're going to be first initial, last name at jackson.k12.mo.us to sign into Google. Okay, once you've signed in with valid credentials to authenticate with Google, then what you're probably going to see is a screen like this. You're just going to have a blank screen that's going to go through, and it's going to say synchronizing preferences with Google, and then it's going to come up here. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to launch Chrome, the Chrome browser over here. So click on that. It's going to take you to the Google page. You're going to think that, okay, yeah, I'm ready to go. Okay, well, actually you're not if you have not authenticated into this device before. So click on a website. Really doesn't matter where you go. Whatever website that you plug in there, it's probably going to, it should present you with this JR2 Wi-Fi authentication page. And here, its username for students is first initial, last name, graduation year, and their password. Make sure you check the box that says accept terms of agreement. Down here, if you're a faculty member, it's first initial, last name, just like you used to authenticate with Active Directory. Once you authenticate through that, that device is now registered to you. So that's how we're tracking who has what devices. So you have basically 5 different devices that you can authenticate through this Jackson R2 Wi-Fi. Do not try to bring in, or use your credentials to authenticate on other people's devices. This is very important. You've got 5 logins, and that's it. Once you max out your 5 logins on 5 different devices on our network, you're not going to be able to bring a 6th device in and log in and get past this page. So be aware of that. Don't grab a cart of 30 iPads as an example and expect that you're going to be able to log in as librarian, or some generic username and password and be able to authenticate all 30 of those devices under that one login. You're not. That is extremely important to remember. So remember, Chromebook, iPhone, computer, that's already 3 devices right there. So if you max out on your devices and you keep putting in your username and password and you can't get past this page, it's because you've maxed out the number of devices that you've tried to log in with. So that's very important to remember.